here, everyone. It's Suri. As I promised you before, I'm here to talk about aspects of my journey after immigration to Australia. As I mentioned, I believe I mentioned before, but for refreshing some ideas. Once I came, my visa was a skilled work visa, and I have permanent residency that we call it here PR visa. And fortunately, I was lucky enough that my visa had no limitation to choose which state I wanna stay. I'm telling that because some people has kind of limitation, but if you have no limitation, I'm telling you which state is better based on my experience. Once I came with my visa type, I should say unfortunately I chose Adelaide to stay for a while, and my reason for that was because I had a far relative there and wanted to have kind of support once I was a single woman here, and I thought, okay, having someone as a friend or far relative can be helpful, and just it can reduce my homesick issues. That was true, it helped, but on the other hand, we need to have income once we immigrate a country, a new place. We all have some savings, and we try to save on our money, to have more saving on our money and have local income here instead of using our savings. Unfortunately, South Australia has low opportunities, low job opportunities, specifically professional job opportunities. So if I could get back at that time in 2013, I definitely wouldn't choose South Australia. It is true that life expenses and housing, everything is much cheaper than other states. But as I told you, we need to have income. So without income, it doesn't matter if the life expenses there is cheap or expensive. The best states to go and choose for living is WA for engineers, specifically who has experience in mining, and also Victoria and Queensland. These three states, life expenses are quite cheaper than South of Australia, and job opportunity are quite more than South of Australia. I'm not talking about New South Wales now because I live in New South Wales. I live in Sydney, but for arrival, I recommend the other states, because Sydney has a lot of job opportunities as well, but life expenses is higher than other states. And housing, if we want to save money and for future buying a house, I can tell you it's terrible. I don't want to get you disappointed, but I'm giving you a clear pathway. And I will tell you in near future why I chose New South Wales after that. I'm telling all these things to you because I want you have a clear, as I said, have a clear idea for your life and for your for personal and professional life. Specifically, once you are a family, a young family, because I know some single women, girls, boys, whoever, they can have a sharing house or accommodation, but it depends on personality. Even once I was a single woman, I didn't choose a sharing. I rented a unit, a small unit, but I wanted to be everything on myself. I no sharing. It depends on your personality too. The most important thing that I want to mention here, going for a good certificate. I'm not again recommending having and studying for a certificate, because here for your professional job opportunity, always you don't need to have a certificate. If you are, for example, an engineer, they don't look at the certificate as an engineer. If your license, like bachelor or master degree, always is already recognized by Engineers Australia, is okay. The only thing that you need to present your skills. And the other important thing, secondly, you need to have enough connections to grow your network. LinkedIn is a good place to improve your profile, and looking for same people in your field, in your industry, whatever it is. Chatting with them, a connection with them is very helpful. I can tell you, maybe you request for connections 100 times and you don't get back all of them. But if even you get back 20% of them, 20 people from 100 people, it is still very useful. Here, once you want to apply for a job, you shouldn't rely only applying. You should ask recruiters. You should ask for your friends. Networking. It's very important. Very important, I'm telling you. Believe me. There are some challenges. There are some issues on job advertisements. But I don't want to bring all these kind of things in a one video, because it makes you kind of confused. The certificates I mentioned earlier is for kind of casual jobs that you can think about it. If, for example, you are interested in having a childcare certificate or babysitter certificate or carpentry certificate, electrician certificate, this kind of certificate, it is good. If you are still an engineer, and you can have a much higher income once you are an electrician or you are a carpenter. I know some engineers here that they didn't even go for their professional, their academic field as an engineer. They chose to have certificate in carpentry, electrician, and their income is very high. It's up to you. If you are a person that you like a handyman's job, and you don't like sitting at the desktop all the time or at the site, you can choose having your certificate in different fields, as I mentioned, and based on that certificate, you can have easily find. You can have your own career and find a new job easily, little by little. What I mean by that, but don't waste your time.